Hey guys, welcome back to Vancouver Talkmate. This is Matthew Ibrahimi, your host. And today we have an amazing and iconic woman with us, Nusrat Haq, someone who is incredibly successful in her career. And also she was an educator at UBC and a manager at the Island Community Center. And also after a lot of successful things that she had in her life, she just decided to change and quit her job and start an organization called IRSF, International Refugee Support Foundation. So we have to welcome her and let's see what she was doing all this time and what is the things that she liked, what was life like when she was going through all of the challenges. So stay with us. Hello, welcome, Ms. Nusrat Haq. Please let us know a little bit about yourself and how did you came this far?
Thank you so much for the kind intro. I really appreciate. I'm honored to be here. My journey is slightly different than other journeys, but everyone has a journey. And I was working as every person in the area, their 9-to-5 work, and I was working the same thing myself, and I was trained to be a licensing officer for my next job. And last terms of my course, and one of the refugee lady gave me a call and left a long message asking for help. That was the very moment where it changed my life and put me in a different direction, where I am now, starting an organization where I'm thankful to the people who are supporting me and the people who are helping me as a volunteer, as a supporter in my family, and to found a organization, IRSF, and where we are serving the community.
You had a great career at UBC. When did you realize that you have to leave all these things that you had, like this career, beautiful career, behind and start this foundation?
The call for help was more important to me than going my own professional side. But every career, maybe God has a different plan for me. At that point, I never realized I'm going to start organization, IRSF. At that point, I was helping. I just went for a call to help a family. And then I noticed there was another 7 families were asking for help. And when I was helping, and the number grew in first week was from 1 to 23 families. And the number grew and grew, and every hotel, people were calling me, executive in Sheraton, Travel Lodge, Century Plaza, and also Burnaby, all hotels, and Surrey, Langley, and our call was from everywhere. People were telling each other about our support and then telling each other, which make me going forward. I have no choice. At one point, then I noticed the need is bigger and the numbers of families still growing up is not going to be finished soon. And at the beginning, I thought it's just a few people need help. And I never knew at that point the refugees are here because I was so busy with my own job and my studies and everything. But I realized when I start helping and when I opened this door, it was a different journey for me and it was a different learning curve for me. And I am glad people gave me opportunity to grow this far.
We know that you're really successful. You had a great job as well. Everyone is dreaming to have such a job.
Yeah.
But how did your faith give you that courage to walk away from such a suitable job and start this organization?
A call a person, the need was a core responsibility for helping a person who are in need is more important than continuing a job, because job is to support myself. But this call was not supporting myself, is helping as a humanity. And this call was more important. And I feel that call was changed my life and to grow, to make me change my direction and my faith in God. And God has everything, there's a purpose to do it.
Exactly.
And God chose me to help people, and He is, and I'm glad I can provide some services where I can help my fellow people and communities who are in challenges. It's core responsibility for as a human being to help others when someone are in need and asking for your support.
So I know it was a great move that you did, but What did your family say? What was their reaction when you told them that I'm gonna quit and start this organization? It should have been like so shocking when they just noticed that you have to quit.
It wasn't like that. They didn't know at that extent and I'm going this far, but my family were very supportive from very beginning. And the same night when the person gave me a call and my husband said, let's go now. And that was like 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. But my family was very supportive, very first thing in the morning. And we went to the hotel. It was 7 o'clock in the morning. And we pick up all the stuff and to deliver to the family and mother who cries for help and family with 9 children. She was asking Quran, scarf, food for the baby, and the baby slept hungry and there was not enough food for the baby to eat. And that was more important for me to continue as a work. And that call changed my entire perspective of life. Our thinking was shift and put me in different direction.
So I know that you're helping everyone. I have seen like even you guys are like delivering food to the doorsteps of people. Some people who are in need and they cannot come to the distribution site, you were just going and delivering it. It's really amazing job. But why is it so important for IRSF to help everyone and have no borders?
For when people are in challenge and need help, there's no barriers or borders. And for us, like we are trying our best to help everyone. I wish we could help everybody and the way we would like to, but there are challenges on our end. But we try our best to help as much as we can. I can only do because of the people are supporting me. Not myself, I'm doing it because this is the beauty of the volunteers who are helping me to deliver door to door and also helping the people who are going through with different challenges and not having the basics.
You hear so many heartbreaking stories. I know that you even notice one time that when they are telling you their stories, sometimes you cannot sleep even during the nights. How did you protect yourself from all that kind of pain to not damage you?
It is very tough. I felt like, when I do my prayers keep me going and my family support. And there are times like when I try to sleep, try to rest and divert my attention, but I cannot. But the difficulties give us to learn how to deal with challenges. And then we navigate more resources and support for the families that make us the best part of dealing with the challenges is finding source to support those challenges and to help and to overcome those challenges.
As my mother was always saying, when you have something, a challenge or a problem in your life, be happy because that's the way you learn. If you don't have any problems, you will be just like so relieved and you will learn nothing.
When we look challenges in our side, yes, there are major challenges, how to fulfill the need and how to respond and how to be sustainable. But the other hand, when we look the challenges, these people who came here, they're resilient and they have more bigger challenge on their end, but still they're smiling and they still want to contribute. They want to start a new life, a new journey, and with hope and with the career to pursue.
Exactly. I had the experience. Sometimes people from my country, when they see my social media account, they're like, oh, he's living the best life ever. He's so happy. But they don't know behind that smile, there are moments that we are crying. There are moments that we are sad, but we don't show that face. You give so much time for everyone and helping people. But do you ever get some time for yourself as well? Must be so hard to just focus on distributions, to gather information.
It is, in the beginning, it is hard when you start a new organization and you are everywhere and you have to wear different hats to do things. I have as a human, as a normal person, I have many personal desire. I was fond of shopping and social network and all that. But now, I have a bigger community. When I see myself, I am in a bigger community and it's a global community. I feel relief when I see the smiles in the faces, when I see people, or the gratitude they give me, the look they give me, and even the children, they cannot wait to give me a hug. That make a big, huge difference in my life. And even I forget what my personal time in life, I feel this is my personal time in life is now.
Exactly. I can know that. Even when I was doing like the helping with volunteering several places at IRSF as well, one of the things that was making me to do it again and again was the smile of people, especially the children. When you give them something and they are smiling, you like, that's it. It's all dopamine that give you a lot of energy and you want to do it again because you made a changes in someone's life. That's so amazing. And when you were doing like distribution in the streets or somewhere, what was the most beautiful reaction you ever got from a stranger or someone there?
It's many different reaction and many different things. People react in very positive, very different way, and people are always curious why I'm loading my car with full of food and everything, and what I'm doing, what kind of business I have. And people asked me one time, what are you doing in the street? Are you selling? You're a street vendor? And I say, no. Then he asked me, what you do? And I say, I'm just helping the newcomer families. And I say, who are those families? And I say, refugees. And the moment he was sad, and then he says, can I contribute to this? And from that very moment till today, he is still my supporter and also one of my volunteers. And the beauty of volunteering, and also when I call people to help me, and I notice one thing, people like were coming to drop off something at my door, and when they find out what I do, and they become part of my program, and they were my, like now these people, this circle, and not only the circle, I notice this is a caravan, it's getting bigger and bigger every day, and people telling each other what I do, people talk about, so like the way they talk about myself, like, I cannot believe I am just ordinary human being just like others, and I have nothing special I can see in myself, but the only thing, my faith keep pushing me, because the call for people and the help as much as I can do. I have a trust in God and hope that keep me going. Sometimes, yes, the challenges are overwhelming, when I see people are suffering, and whether my side of delivering the challenge, like expectation is high, how I can do sustainable deliver. But I notice every day when I walk out without not knowing how I'm doing it. But at the end, I'm also very happy and satisfied, and I did well, and I never knew how I got this all support.
That's a great thing, yeah. I really love the way that you are doing these jobs. And one of the things that I like about you is you remember everything. I don't know how come, like, just everything in one mind, like, you know who needed what, when did they need it. It's something special about you. And also the thing that you're doing, helping people, it inspires me all the time. One of the reasons that I had you today in our podcast is because I want to show people, and I want to show who is someone that I want to learn from. It's really amazing when I see that you're helping people and you're not thinking about your life that much, but you're thinking about people, and that's also making you to have a bigger family. Exactly. Even most of volunteers call you mother, because whenever they need it, she was there. Whenever they need it, she was there, because most of the newcomers, they come here without a family and they're having no one. But thanks to you, you've always been on their side. I was the witness.
There are a lot of other people, very good people in these places in earth, and they are willing to help. The only thing is just a small start, and that was maybe God has a different plan for me, because as I said before, and I never planned to do this organization. I was thinking how I can help people overseas, helping with education, helping with food insecurity and health, but then I never knew I could do here. And that make a change in my life, and I'm learning a lot through my volunteers and people who are supporting me, and also who need, but the people who are struggling. And one thing you talk about my memory is not that great, but the impact of those people are greater because I one-on-one connect with those people. Each person I'm connected. I listen to their stories. I respond to their needs, and I respond to their messages that keep me retained in my memory. Otherwise, my memory is not that great.
So you are doing great, better than me. Anyways, you speak about volunteers. So one of the things that I was curious about, why is it so important to you to lead all of those volunteers with patience and kindness?
As a leader, for me, it's very important to teach people with love and respect, and because one thing, the trust.
Mm-hmm.
People are trusting you, you're working with you, and they're giving their time. But at the same time, not everyone is known for that community are the people who are there supporting.
So it has been almost like 5 years for your organization, and there must be a lot of heartbreaking moments, a lot of people that you help and you cannot forget. But if you can choose just one family that you would never forget about, or a moment or one story that you will never forget about, what it would be?
Mati, it's very hard to tell one story. There are stories, there is a series.
Exactly.
Every story is a different story and very unique in a way. Happy stories are challenging stories. What story you like to hear?
We can have one challenging and then we can go to the happy one as well.
There was like one time when a family arrived in Executive Hotel in Richmond from Syria, and family with 3 children and mom and dad. They messaged me middle of the night, but I could not translate that message, and Google Translator were giving me very different translation. And then I called morning my friend to translate for me, and then she translated that that person is hungry for 2 days.
2 days?
2 days, because he don't have a money. Somehow his paycheck was not received, or he was not able to cash, and whatever the reason was, he was not able to ask anybody because he cannot speak the language, and he was not sure what to do. And the time when I got the message, I cried very badly, and I thought, how this happened in the earth and in this country, and the person stay hungry. And we tried to help, and right then and I went to get the support and drop off food and whatever we could do at that time. And then we helped that family, and the family was going home in a couple of days, and then I bundled up all those household items for that family, and then I took my volunteers with me so I could fully understand the needs of the families and the situation so we can help them accordingly. The family was going to Abbotsford, and then we arranged everything, the vehicle and transportation, and we put the furniture and household item which can sufficient for the family, and food for at least a month food. And also we put everything together, and the family, when they were like, I was putting things together, that time when I went again to drop off those items, some of the items to give directly to the family, it was 11:30 at night. I parked my car on the side of Executive in front, and there's another guy. When he was watching me, we put the carts there when we putting the blankets and all the stuff on the cars, loading up, and my Arab volunteer was with me, and he asked me, what do you guys do? And I say, we are helping a newcomer family. And what are you doing? And he said, he's going home, and we are just putting everything together for him so he can start his new life here in Canada. And he says, you're doing amazing job. And the very moment he took $200 out and he gave to that family. And the person was like shocked, like hand was like this. He was not sure what to do. Yeah. And we were very happy as well. People, the reaction was very instant and very genuine.
Yeah, because
I wish I had a camera or I could comprehend that fast. I can capture that moment. But that was the difficult one, and that was the positive side. The people were supportive.
So officials who are watching, remember, there are most of people who are coming from some countries and they cannot eat everything. We have to make sure that they have the food that they need when they arrive to Canada. Like when I was coming, I was thinking like so many beautiful foods would be there. And then when I came, I was like, oh my God, we cannot eat everything. It must be so hard. And then it was hard to find those places that you can buy. At least I had some money, but those people who come with no money, that's so hard.
Yes, I can add on to this because the food insecurity among Muslim families is large because the unknown and also the trust because they don't speak the language. They cannot express themselves who they are, what they eat. And also, who can they ask? That's another thing. And when I was being called and then when I was helping, I was taking food to hotel, many people, when the hotel starting, before they were giving money in the beginning, people were receiving money from the government or the organization, whoever brought them here. But it was difficult for them to navigate, to buy food. But then after, I think they start serving food. Even as you said, like the serving food was not many people are used to of the food what been served. And even the children were crying and they were not eating the food. Mm-hmm. And it was very different and different taste bud, and they were still not trusting whether it's halal or not. But then I noticed, then I was trying to put package together. I was delivering bi-weekly food packages and buns, biscuit, dry items to hotels. Even I knew, but they are serving food, but I know these people, each family has a different need and different background from different country, and then the food requests were very different. I try to tell her for each family, and we put things together, write their name, and we will give them the packages. And sometimes we do open distribution, and you might see them at that time. Exactly. And the kids would keep running to us, and we were giving. Even that point, I noticed I was not registered 5 years ago. I was registered 4 years ago, the first year. Mm-hmm. When I was distributing, there were a lot of support, but there was a lot of challenges my end as well. People say, who you are, why you are giving food? And that was a difficult part. And sometimes we put ourselves on the side and give them food packages and make sure the food are right and the temperature is right and no one gets sick and no one can be like, and also the food they consume. And especially Ramadan time, many families, they request me, they would like to have bigger meals, bigger food, because the fasting is for 18 hours and people need big breakfast. One egg is not enough, and our one small toast is 2 toasts are not enough for them. They eat usually normal big breakfast as a meal they eat to keep themselves going for 18 hours. And also when they are breaking their fast, they need a big meal to follow up to break their fast. And that was the hardest part. And I used to order food from different hotels and stuff, and I was delivering. It was difficult and challenging, but I noticed one thing. When you take a step, you take initiatives, and without not knowing how would I do it, I was doing it.
Yeah, the path is getting clear for you.
Yes, and people will keep joining me and helping me, supporting me, trusting me. The main thing, I noticed one thing, all my journey from very beginning till now, every moment people are trusting me, whether people from my culture, from different culture, people I know, I don't know. Everyone trusts me. They empower me. They give me support, which make me to grow this far.
You have big dreams for your organization. Where do you see this organization in 10 years from now?
Yes, looking at this, yes, the challenges are bigger. I have a bigger dream. I want my organization to be sustainable and to respond to those challenges in sustainable way, and to grow not all over in Canada and beyond as a humanitarian organization, international level, to support people who struggle in very difficult situation. And then I want to make sure every child should not go hungry and have the food, has the privilege of education and healthcare and food and sustainable living.
We hope that you can achieve all of that. And I know most of people, especially volunteers, will help you to go through all of these stages. And inshallah, we will do it.
Thank you.
So, what are the main challenges do you think that refugees are facing in Canada?
The challenge are facing is many. These people, refugees, are the people who are forced to leave their country, whether disaster, unrest, or any difficult situation. They've been through a lot difficult time. While coming all the way here, the journey is very difficult and is extremely difficult for me to express how difficult their journey is. But when they're coming to Canada, the unknown make even much worse. I notice many refugees families, when they're coming, young children, families, housing, healthcare, sustainability is a big barrier. And career finding and path, and also people have professionals who are coming to the country and they're doctors, engineers, and be connected to their field and to prove themselves they can do the work here. It is another challenge.
Exactly. Like, I know I have been through most of these things, especially not knowing how to find a job. Because most of the organization, they're helping a lot. I'm really thankful, but they're just giving you the websites and links that these are the ones that you can apply. But you apply as much as you can and nobody responds to you because they have to know that they have to do follow-ups. They have to go knock that door again and again, never stop, and then they can get that job. And mostly through connection, they should build connection, go to community centers, go to libraries, go to mosques, somewhere that you can find more people. And then when you talk with them, they will help you to find a better job. And that's the point and the tip I learned. Most of the people also told me, if you go and have more connection, it's easier to find a job. We hope that in the future they can help them more with housing and these things that Ms. Nusrat mentioned. And what challenges are you as an organization or someone that running the organization had in his career?
Each organization has a difficult challenges. For my organization, it's a very small organization, but we have a huge clientele, and the demand is very high. To meet the demand and getting the grants and funding, and people would know about our work, and because sometimes it's very difficult for us, like a small organization, we do many things ourselves, and we don't have the luxury of money or services we can hire. We can do many work at the same time, maintaining and sustaining the work, and the way we would like to deliver, that is a challenge. And space is one of the major challenge for me, because I'm on the street to do distribution. I'm in front of a community center. I'm in front of another mosque parking lot. I'm under a bridge. I'm all over. My major challenge is not having a space. If I have a space, I can start courses. We can do many more things. There are restrictions and barriers which make us not able to go that far, which we are dreaming. And we are very optimistic, and I have a strong hope, and one day we will fulfill all those, we will overcome the challenges, we will find a better solution in order to help.
I hope all of those challenges that have been in the organization and for the newcomers, one day all of them get solved. And as a strong Muslim lady, what would be advice or important lesson that you would like to teach young people in Canada?
There are many, but one thing I always tell, stay grounded, and also be who you are. Stay in your own identity and be proud who you are, and don't be afraid to do any kindness, whether small or big. Start with some, because any act doesn't small or big. It is very important to start from somewhere.
That's a great message. Thank you so much. If you had the power, to change just one thing in Canada, what would be the thing that you would change, especially in Vancouver community?
There are many things, but it's very difficult to say one thing. If I had the power to change, one thing I would change, because like everyone should be treated equally, and also everyone should get the basic necessities of life, whether housing, education, and healthcare. And at least every child or every family can reach those primary needs, the basic needs. And I can change that system, like everyone can have those basic to live life overall in Canada, especially in Vancouver.
For someone watching us and they're like feeling they're small, they cannot do any difference or they cannot make any changes in their community, what would be your message for them?
It's not true. My message is for everyone who are watching, and no act is small or bigger, but any kindness has no limit, because when it's small, it may impact a bigger audience, because any act of kindness is, you cannot measure with whether it's small or big. That is still act of kindness. You can start. Don't be afraid. Don't be shy to start. Because you're thinking this is small, because even a good words make a difference in people's life. A good one small action make a change people thinking and perspective.
Thank you so much, Ms. Nusrat, for being here and sharing your story. It was really heart-touching and great things that you say, especially for young generations and people who think that they cannot make any changes. You can make changes in your community. Thank you.
I really appreciate to be here, and I'm honored to be here. Thank you so much, Mati. I'm very happy to see you doing this podcast. I cannot imagine how Mati is going this far. This is one kind of thinking, and you push yourself and you are in the position. And same thing for my other audience and people who are thinking, whatever they're thinking, please do some action and put action into your thinking, and that's what it needed at this point.
You have to go for it, whatever it is, and then the path will be clear. You can do it. Thank you. So for all of the listeners who are listening this, it was Vancouver Talkmate and Nusrat Haq's story, how she made this organization, this successful organization that she is helping newcomers, especially people who are in need, and like no matter from where they are. Please share this video to people who you think they will benefit from it, and let's help each other to grow and have a great community for the future. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much.